Welcome, virtual pilots. Welcome to my adventures on Kodiak Island in Alaska that you can experience within Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is version 1. It is a scenery package, yes, but the idea is more to offer you adventures that can be experienced in the simulator. Search and rescue, difficult landings for STOL acrobats, and some kind of detective story. All you need is to add the corresponding scenery package into your community folder, and there you go. Find the download link in the text description below. Everything is also explained in a PDF document. If you prefer that, follow the other link in the text below. Now let's start with the story of Crazy Winds. Everything happens in that beauty of bushflyers' paradise, Kodiak Island in Alaska. The part 1 is about a very difficult landing. Visit me at my hideaway. Start on a parking position at Larsen Bay Airport, PALB. Check my hangar and the billboard. You'll see if the scenery has been loaded correctly and in the right version. Compare that version number in the header of the PDF document. After takeoff, you'll have to cross the Kodiak Bay heading east towards Kodiak Island. Coming in from the north, and after about 2/3 of the island's length, you'll find the Lake 2472 on the opposite eastern side of the Kodiak Bay. You will need to have an appropriate altitude. Fly along the mountainside on your left and then at the last moment turn right, heading 170, to land on the airstrip. Beware of that pond just before the landing strip. I already ruined my brand new X-Cup liveries in that water. And also beware of the 2 very dangerous rocks, one on each side of the airstrip. Don't forget that the runway is only 400 meters long, so fly in very slow and ready to land under STOL circumstances. There's a forest at the end of the landing strip. After a hopefully successful landing, you will find a footpath about in the middle of the airstrip. Get out of your plane. Use your drone camera for that. See under technical instructions in the PDF document. And follow that path into the forest. It will bring you in the shore of Lake 2472, where I have my hideaway. You're welcome! The task is find out what my name is. Task number 2 is about a search and rescue mission. Look out for Crazy Winds and his beer bottle. A week ago I met Vincenzo Scappalorso, better known as Crazy Winds. I met him in Monk's Rock Coffee House in Kodiak. His Beneteau 55 was waiting for him in St. Paul Harbor, and he told me that he'd leave for an adventure somewhere around Kodiak Bay. Crazy Winds is the son of a rich Italian fabricant of leather goods, and he spends most of his time with what he calls sensational seeking. He seems to need that to feel alive. As a wealthy man, he supports bird watchers associations, financing the construction of observation posts. They're often built as log houses. He is on Kodiak Island to supervise one of those projects. He loves fishing salmon and moving around completely alone in Mother Nature, with nothing as his fishing equipment, a few clothes, his old tent and some matchsticks, and, of course, a few bottles of his favorite beer, which is my favorite beer too. He promised to contact me after 7 days from his CB radio-equipped sailboat, but I heard nothing, and now I am in a worry. But I have no time to check what's going on, so now it's up to you, my fellow bush pilot. Find out what is going on. Yesterday, a friend of mine, a CB-equipped fisher, contacted me and remembered having seen his Beneteau 55 cruising between Kodiak Island and the east side of the bay. Now get in your plane and look out for that sailboat. I assume he landed at an appropriate place to proceed on foot. He certainly followed water, rivers and lakes, and looked out for a nice little place to build his camp and have an eye on his log house project. When you find the camp, try to land somewhere near that and get off your aircraft. Use the drone to check out what happened. Is crazy winds around somewhere? What could have happened? And what is my favorite beer? That's the task. You will notice that it's a perfect brand for good old bush pilots. Have fun with this adventure. I hope you liked the result of my work. If you do, please consider to subscribe into the channel. That supports me. Give me any likes or dislikes, and if you have comments down below. Thanks for watching. Have fun with my scenery and stay tuned. Hit the bell for next versions coming soon. Ciao e a presto!